Welcome to It's All Gravy.
Today I'll show you a technique that will either impress or scare your friends.
Now look at that, a beautiful succulent boneless chicken. Organic corn-fed baby chicken.
Lay the chicken on its front and cut through the skin from its neck to tail. Carefully pull away the skin from the carcass, running your knife between these layers.
Keep peeling away the skin across the whole length of the bird.
Try not to cut the flesh, and more importantly, don't pierce the skin. Once you can see the leg joint, push the bone in the opposite direction to remove it from the socket. Next, start freeing up the meat from the rib cage and cut through the leg socket. Turn the chicken around and cut through the wing joint. This will expose the breast meat, and carefully slice it as close to the carcass as possible. Repeat the process for the other side. Now you should be able to lift up the carcass and free the last segments of breast meat.
And finally, the carcass is free.
Next, we're going to remove the thigh bone. Remove the wing tips. This is called tunnel boning. Make an incision exposing the top of the bone and carefully cut around the joint until free. Scrape down the bone and pop the joint out by bending it in the opposite direction. Cut through and remove any cartilage. Do the same for the other leg. Close it up like a book. And voila, there you have it. One perfectly deboned baby chicken ready for filling. We are now making the stuffing. Dice your chicken breast.
Add 1 egg white.
And blend until smooth.
Add 100 ml of double cream slowly.
But do not overmix at this stage. Season well.
And some cracked black pepper. And finish with 1 tablespoon of pungent truffle oil.
One last blend and place in the fridge. Dice mushrooms.
We're using 100 grams of shiitake and oyster mushrooms. Finely slice 1 clove of garlic. Pop the olive oil into a hot pan. We can start sauteing those mushrooms. Add salt and some cracked black pepper.
And garlic towards the end.
Keep those mushrooms moving. I love the earthy smell of sauteed mushrooms.
Cool down in the fridge. Herbs add a freshness to this dish.
Chop 20 grams of chives and 3 sprigs of tarragon.
And I love the combination of tarragon and chicken. Dice your cooked mushrooms.
Run your knife several times through your mushrooms until they're finely diced.
Mix through your truffle mousse, and now we're really starting to build up the flavour. Spread open your chicken, and we're going to stuff 3 key areas here. Place 2 tablespoons right down the centre where the carcass originally was. Now 2 teaspoons of stuffing where the thigh bone was. Fold back the skin around the thighs. Repeat the process for the other side.
While holding on to the leg and wing bone, fold it over like a book.
Tuck in any remaining skin, keeping it in a nice round shape. Now it's ready for roasting. I'm a big fan of celeriac, and earthy flavours work wonderfully with this dish. Remove the skin, cut into quarters, and slice thinly. Cover with full fat milk and season with salt
and some cracked black pepper, and add your sprig of thyme.
Heat up slowly.
Line a tray with baking paper. Rub that boneless baby with olive oil.
And season with salt and pepper, thyme, and cook at 180 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. Now the celeriac is cooked. Strain, remove the thyme, and blend until smooth.
Dice 75 grams of cold butter and add to your puree.
Baste your chicken after 15 minutes. This will create a glaze and help keep it moist.
Time to cook the mushrooms. Use 50 grams for garnish, keeping them whole and chunky for texture. Add salt and some cracked black pepper. Mushroom paradise.
Some mushrooms for the garnish. And look, a perfectly golden, delicious stuffed chicken.
Let your baby rest for 10 minutes before carving. Now look at that. Beautiful.
And dress the plate, starting with your puree.
Half a bird is a decent sized portion here.
Add the mushrooms, chives, and finish with a drizzle of truffle oil. Blow your guests away with this delicious chicken dish and keep them guessing on how you managed to remove the bones. Don't forget, join the gravy train and subscribe.